Students, now problem number 7, full-fledged cash flow statement. And this is the very first problem in exercise number 7. First, you go to prepare cash flow statement for full problem. You first diagnose the problem. There are three activities in cash flow statement: operating activities, then investing activity, then finance activity. In operating activity, net profit before tax and extraordinary income, and working capital. Working capital means excess of current assets over current liability, the difference between the current assets and current liability. So net profit and working capital deals in operating activity, don't forget. Then fixed assets deals in investing activity. Then proprietor fund and long-term borrowings deals in finance activity, don't forget. So you first go to prepare necessary ledger account for the workings. In this problem, adds information: machine costing 80,000, on which accumulated depreciation cost rupees 50,000 was sold for rupees 20,000. So you prepare ledger account for machinery accounts. Okay, machinery account falls in non-current assets. And note number 3. Note number 3 says fixed assets 6 lakhs and 4 lakhs, accumulated depreciation also 1 lakh and 80,000. So opening balance, that is 4 lakhs. Then closing balance, that is 6 lakhs. Okay, so in additional information, machine costing 80,000, on which accumulated depreciation 50,000. So accumulated depreciation, that is charged 50,000, or sold for 20,000. So the machine product cost is 80,000, out of which 50,000 as accumulated depreciation, sold for 20,000. So the remaining 10,000 is loss on sale, statement of P&L account, that is loss on sale, that is 10,000. So the total 6,80,000. Here also 6,80,000. So the balancing figure is machinery purchase. So in this year the company bought machinery for rupees 2,80,000. Simultaneously you must prepare accumulated depreciation account. Because separate account given in balance sheet. Accumulated depreciation, opening balance is 80,000. Accumulated depreciation is provision. Provision means liability. Liability is credit balance. So the opening balance is 80,000 and the closing balance is 1 lakh. So in this year 50,000 is written off to machinery account. So the balance sheet figure is accumulated depreciation provided from P&L account by statement of P&L account. So in this year, accumulated depreciation provided from P&L account is rupees 70,000. So first you must prepare ledger account for every additional information. So ledger account completed. Then next, calculation of profit before tax and extraordinary income. In this problem, profit and loss account given in reserves and surplus. So reserves and current year balance is 2 lakhs, last year balance 1,60,000. So the difference 40,000 is the profit for the year. So extraordinary item means proposed dividend, provision for tax. In this problem there is no provision for tax, only proposed dividend is there. So In note number 2, short-term provision, proposed dividend 70,000, 60,000. 60,000 for 2016, 70,000 for 2017. 2016 proposed dividend provided for last year, that is paid in this year. So that is paid a cash outflow. But in this year 2017, the company proposed 70,000. This proposed dividend is decided in board of directors meeting. Only AGM approval getting from shareholder. So 70,000 is provided. So that is provided in P&L account. That is extraordinary item. That is. So profit before tax and the extraordinary item is 1,10,000. So in the books of Mohan Limited, cash flow statement for the year ended 31/3/2017. So Roman number 1, cash flow from operating. This is the first activity, cash flow from operating activity. Profit before tax and extraordinary item 1,10,000. Next, adjustment for non-cash and non-operating item. So in this problem there is two. One is depreciation. So depreciation in accumulated depreciation account. In accumulated depreciation account, statement of P&L account, that is created in accumulated depreciation 70,000, and another one is loss on sale. So in this problem only two information. So loss on sale of fixed assets, that is 10,000. So the total is comes 1,90,000. This amount is called operating profit before working capital. Okay. So dear students, in operating activity, profits and working capital. Profit and working capital only involved in operating activity. Net profit before tax and extraordinary item, then non-cash and non-operating item, then working capital. So working capital is difference between current assets and current liability. In this problem, current assets given separately and the current liability also given separately. Current liability, trade payable and short-term provision. Short-term provision, note number 2, proposed dividend. So no problem. Trade payable. Trade payable. Last year balance 1,40,000. Current year balance 1,20,000. So trade payable decreased. That means liability paid. That is cash outflow. So minus decrease in trade payable. How much? 20,000. So coming to current assets. Inventories 34,000, 31,200. So inventory 1,30,000, 1,50,000. Inventory also increased. So what is the meaning? So in this year inventory 20,000 is bought. So that is also cash outflow. Minus decrease in inventory. Decrease in inventory is 20,000. When current liability reduced, that is paid, cash outflow. When current assets increased, that is what? That is also cash outflow. When current assets decreased, assets sold, that is cash inflow, don't forget. So next is what? Next is trade receivable, 1,20,000, 90,000. So trade receivable increase. Like 20,000, trade receivable, note number 4. In note number 4, there are two information. One is debtors and another one is bills receivable. Dear students, in balance sheet, trade receivable, note number 4. In note number 4, two information: debtors, bills receivable. So debtors is decreased, and as well as bill receivable is increased. Don't forget. Increase in bill receivable. 20,000 decrease in debtors. 40,000. So decrease in debtor means amount collected from debtors. That is cash inflow. So the net is 1,80,000. This is cash flow from operating activity. In this problem, debtors decrease. Decrease in debtors mean amount collected from debtors. That is cash inflow. Okay. Cash flow from investing activity. So in this cash flow from investing activity, fixed assets, purchase of fixed assets, sale of fixed assets only appears. No more information appears. In this problem, sale of fixed 20,000, that is given in adjustment, and one balancing figure in fixed assets, that is purchase of fixed assets. So the Roman letter 3 is cash flow from finance activity. So in finance activity, proprietor fund and long-term liability appears. In this problem, share capital 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs. So issue of share capital 1 lakh. Then long-term borrowings 1,80,000. 20,000 is paid. So one more information, that is in adjustment. Proposed dividend paid. Last year proposed dividend paid, current year. Don't forget. That is 60,000. So the net is 20,000. This is cash flow from finance activity. Activity. So the net increase in cash and cash equivalent. Cash flow from operating activity in Roman letter 1, 1,80,000. Cash outflow from investing activity, Roman letter 2, 2,60,000 minus cash flow from finance activity 20,000 negative. So 2 negative, 2 positive, 1 negative, remaining 60,000 in negative. Plus opening balance of cash and cash equivalent. So in this problem, opening balance of cash and cash equivalent is 90,000. This is in positive, this is in negative. So the remaining balance is 30,000. That is closing balance of cash and cash equivalent. You check in the balance sheet. So opening balance is 90,000 given in for March 2016. 30,000 for March 2017. So this is the full-fledged cash flow statement. You must calculate. First you diagnose the problem. Then first calculation, net profit before tax and extraordinary income. Then operating activity. Then investing activity. Finally finance activity. After that the conclusion.